Hello again with me. I think it is I'm not sure, second or third day. I forgot, but I think third day. But yeah. Okay, it's the video concept with teaching. I'm not teaching, see, sharing because uh the point is how to improve my English, right? So I'm trying to speak English, but have the point and message and speak. So I'm trying to give some, in this case, about information the menstrual cycle, because actually I really experiment about myself, because uh after 6 months I already note or recap my menstrual cycle, because in the past even I learned about biological education, I'm not ever write my menstrual cycle, because I don't know, I think it's the nature of women to get period, and it's normal also, I think, because my mom have the period, it's short, like just 1 or 2 days, so it's still same with me, so I think it's a normal. Even another woman or girl in outside, like 5 until 8 days, but after, I think, yeah, I realized after 2 until 3 years ago. I think 2 years exactly, after my mom. I think my mom get period is not normal, because my mom turned in menopause, I think. But yeah, until right now, until this month, my mom uh get period is really longer, like every day in 1 month, in short, in shortly, like just 2 weeks, but mostly every week, every month, it's really longer, like yeah, almost 1 month in every month. So I think it's really hard, difficult, and hard also. So I yeah, I realize I'm trying to recap, and like preparation also. Maybe I will same with my mom in the old, and in state money post space, maybe it's longer, because I already get period in this month, and last week exactly. I just have get period 2 days. Yes, 2 days. But yeah, maybe until day 5, like just bercak bercak. But it's not too much. Just like bercak a little. I think so. Yeah, I think I'm just get period today. It's really longer. Even before day one and day one is really really hard, especially my back, right? Hips, my hips. So yeah, after that, after the second day, it's like it's easy. So yeah, the reason why I'm making point about, I prefer the point about this, but it's not just say it or explain what I get in some research information, but like realize and consider myself, and my mom also, and my human citizenship also. So it's the background, and let's try to, I'm not say it explain, but speak, because already have in the PowerPoint, right? So I'm try just a bit. So the menstrual cycle, in this case, explore the fascinating biological process that governs female reproductive health, a fundamental topic for especially senior high biology, because I think in junior high school already discussed about this then main and right now. Okay, a short story. I get period. The first is ninth grade. Is the final junior of junior high school, right? And I remember the case when I wake up. I try to take a bath because I must go to school, right? But I see in my underwear get not red but brown. So I'm screaming. I'm saying, "Ma!" In Indonesia, "Ma, keluar darah." It's so so like my brother uh, panic also, my father panic also, because my brother still in the her his room. My father still washing clothes, right, using machine. My mom still cook, prefer to breakfast. So yeah, but my mom said it's okay, it's normal for human, and you are in this space, right? So it's okay. My mom tried to explain it, but it's really, I'm not crazy. Honestly, I'm shocked and creepy. But yeah, I think the other member in family still shocked and feel pure also. See, I think so. uh yeah, it's a funny right now, but yeah. So I think the menstrual cycle one of mass moment. I'm waiting to next moment, but not for me. Another, like, hesitate also, right? So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just learn it. And why in senior high biological why in senior high school is important? Because many of student not have changed to college, right? Many of student married or just work because have trouble financial in the family. So it's important to learn about reproductive health in senior high school, because it's like, what is modal ya? It's it's knowledge for their, even after the school they are almost learn together, explore by stuff together. But in high school, like, stimulation, right? So yeah, I think this topic, I agree this topic also must share in the class, because it's the science knowledge. It is knowledge. So yeah, this is important. So what is the menstrual cycle? The menstrual cycle is a complex series of recurring changes within a woman's body, primarily involving two ovaries and the uterus. It's the ovary, right? Sorry. It is the ovary, it is the uterus. This is monthly transformation prepare the body for potential pregnancy by the reading the uterine lining for fertilized egg. A typical cycle spans between 21 and 35 days. It's normal. even the day just 35, like my mom feel until 30 per 30, right? But yeah, with the average duration being 28 days. This cycle process is crucial for reproductive function and overall female health, playing a vital role from puberty until menopause. Key phase of the menstrual cycle. For the first is mens or menstruation. The shedding of the uterine lining and the endometrium occur when pregnancy does not take a place. This is place typically lasts 30 until 7 days and mark the visible beginning of new cycle. So like me, just 2 days, I think is the normal also because my mom said when my mom go to the Penang Advent Hospital in Penang, already she said in younger or adult before married also my mom just 2 until 3 days period. So but the doctor say it's normal, so yeah, I think it's normal also for me because in science. But yeah, commonly many of the people get 7 until 8 days every month. Follicular phase, follicular, next following for the next after menstruation, ovulation. The phase, yeah, the stage or the order. The next is ovulation around days 40 in typical 25-day cycle. A surge in LH trigger LH luteinizing hormone trigger the release of mature egg from dominant follicle into the fallopian tube. It's like movement of the age. The brief window is when the egg is viable for fertilization. So yeah, mostly in adult, especially married, when they are get sex commonly after menstruation because it's the phase for ovulation. So that's why the woman and the mom always write a cycle because to diagnosis herself. And I don't know, but I think I'm late for recap my period cycle, but it's okay because I believe nothing is not late, but when compared to other women, yes, it's late. But I believe it's not late because I get what is it, ilham at light at the moment, which is 2 years ago, right? But I write it like 6 months ago. So, but it's okay as long as I'm not married, so it's not late for me. Next, follicular phase following menstruation. FCHIF stimulate is still hormone, right? The growth of several ovarian follicle, one dominant follicle matures, producing estrogen, which is causes with the uterine lining, saluran uterus, to thicken in preparation for fertilized egg. This space can vary in the length. And the next, luteal phase. After ovulation, the ruptured follicle transforms into the corpus luteum, which is produced progesterone, is one of hormone also. This hormone further prepare and maintain the uterine lining. If no pregnancy occur, the corpus luteum degenerates, leading to the drop in hormone and the onset of menstruation. Yeah. So it's the cycle of the menstrual. So it's some of hormone to regulation of the cycle. The menstrual cycle is meticulously controlled by a delicate interplay of hormone produced by the brain, hypothalamus, and pituitary gland, and the ovaries. These chemical messengers ensures precise timing and coordination of event. For the first kind of hormone is the NHRH or hypothalamus gonadotropin hormone. For releasing hormone from the hypothalamus insets the cycle by stimulating the pituitary gland. The next is luteinizing hormone in pituitary is crucial for ovulation, trigger the final maturation and release of the egg. Next, next is progesterone. Uh, when ovary secreted by the corpus luteum, it stable the uterine lining, preparing it for embryo implantation during the luteal phase. And the next FSH is still same in pituitary, produced in pituitary. Follicle stimulus hormone promotes the growth and development of ovarian follicle during the follicular phase. So the next is oestrogen. Oestrogen. It's produced in ovary, produced by growing follicle. It thickens the uterine lining and contribute to the pre-ovulatory luteinizing hormone show. So it is have five kind of hormone regulation of the cycle. Okay, next. So it's the diagram to visualizing the menstrual cycle. So in here in abdomen, right? Mm, we can see the ovary. It's will be more large as long the base because to produce hormone and age is also right. Okay, diagram are indispensable tools for comprehending the complex interplay between ovarian, this is ovarian event, uterine changes, and fluctuating hormone levels throughout the menstrual cycle. A comprehensive diagram typically illustrates, for the first, the development of the follicle and corpus luteum in ovary in here, so of follicle, the thickening subsequent shading of the uterine lining, endometrium in here, so it is for the period, and the character peaks through of FSH, LH, estrogen, and progesterone concentration. And the last, the exit point of ovulation in here, ovulation, prominently marked by the dramatic luteinizing hormone surge. Such as visual and provide holistic view, integrating various physiological process into a coherent and understandable narrative. So yeah, maybe about especially menstrual cycle. So we will next first about like problem or example of the cases menstrual cycle. Example question number one. A woman's menstrual cycle typically lasts 28 days. On which days ovulation usually occur with the average cycle length? The answer is 14 because the last said 14, right? So the answer is 14. Okay, for an average day menstrual cycle, ovulation is constantly observed around the middle of the cycle, signing the release of mature of egg. So that's why if uh, the couple of married want to have a baby, they will have relationship in 14. Ovulation typically occur on day 14 in standard 28-day cycle. This is the crucial point when a mature egg is released from the ovary into the fallopian tube, making it available for fertilization. Therefore, the correct answer is B. This timing is critical for understanding fertility and reproductive planning, as well predicting the next menstrual period. But remember, is the common or like standard. But remember, every woman is different. So I think or I encourage you to recap and learn about yourself also to get prediction about yourself, right? The next, which specific hormone directly trigger the release of egg during the process of ovulation? The answer is, are you remember about material? Is okay, luteinizing hormone LH. Correct or not? Let's see. Yes, it's correct. The surge of specific hormone in the primary signal for ovulation to commence, leading to explosion of the mature egg from the ovarian follicle. So it's have correlation in ovulation. So when ovulation, the hormone, the kind of hormone have responsibility for the egg is luteinizing hormone. A rapid increase in luteinizing hormone LH levels, known as the LH surge, is direct and final trigger for ovulation, while FSC initiates follicular growth and estrogen contribute to the LH surge. LH itself is responsible for the rupture of the follicle and the subsequent release of the egg. Understanding the precise roles the hormone is key to grasping intricate mechanics of menstrual cycle and its regulation. Oh, okay. Maybe that's it enough. I try to remember also for myself because I already get period. So I think in this phase I'm in the phase of ovulation because you remember ovulation long uh for 14 days, right? So yeah, I think right now I'm in the uh ovulation days. So uh luteinizing hormone work in my body to trigger a for fertilization, but I can do it after I get married. Okay, so I will try to explain about another question in Indonesian, especially because it's common also uh when join the competition, like example of the competition. So mostly the question about is hard. It's not the simple like before because it's just like just recall the memory, right? So it's just one C1. I remember to C1 until C6 cognitive. So it's just say it, just remember. But the question for it, we must analyze it and to prediction what the answer. So in this question, we can mm, see carefully the diagram. It's about the hormone. It's about uh, what is it? Uterus, right? And in especially in Zuni, in here have a description of the line kind of the hormone. Berdasarkan grafik, progesteron dan LH berturut-turut ditunjukkan oleh nomor. Oke. LH. LH. Progesteron. Remember progesteron? Progesteron in here, right? So progesterone in follicular phase and LH in ovulation phase. So the answer is okay. The answer is PR. Okay. The explanation, lutein hormone kadarnya memuncak tepat sebelum ovulasi sekitar hari ke-14. Okay. In the before question, we already know about this. Pada grafik hormon dengan puncak tajam di pertengahan siklus. In here, right? Because it's a cycle, so in ovulation, so ovulation is a P, right? Because in 14, and the progesterone meningkat setelah ovulasi. Berarti dia masuknya di follicular phase after ovulation. Nah, so in air. Why not in key? Oke, why not key? Meningkatnya progesteron setelah fase luteal. Dia tepatnya pada fase luteal hari ke-14 ke atas. Kemudian menurut menjelang menstruasi. Pada grafik hormon yang meningkat adalah ovulasi adalah R. Nah, di sini R-nya meningkat bukan karena garis birunya itu dikasih tahu garis biru estrogen, garis FSH warna ungu pada fase folikuler dan garis ungu pada hormon HELA pada dan garis ungunya pada LH fase ovulasi. Nah, I think kita sepakat ya, agree for the P is the lutein karena LH karena luteinizing hormon memang hanya ada di fase ovulasi. Ini kita clear, tapi kenapa progesteronnya itu kita pakai R, kenapa enggak Q? Karena di sini kita lihat Q-nya itu sebelum tanggal 14, right? Remember? Biar maksudnya kenapa jawabannya enggak Q gitu loh. R, nah sedangkan dia itu sebelum 14. Kita bisa lihat setelah 14 yang warna merahnya itu di bawah bukan? Nah, kenapa kita pilihnya warna biru? Karena di sini warna birunya meningkat. Biru warna ungunya meningkat kan, ungu itu dikasih taunya apa? FSH bukan fase folikuler. Nah, yang kita maksudkan kan progesteron itu adanya di fase folikuler. Nah, sedangkan kan Ki itu ini tuh terlihatnya saja naik turun, tapi fokusnya ke garisnya. Ki itu garisnya pada garis merah yang mana itu sebelum tanggal 14. Sedangkan kita tahu progesteron itu diproduksi pada fase folikuler. Nah, fase folikuler itu setelah tanggal 14. Berarti di ini yang warna ungu. Kenapa tidak warna biru? Kita dikasih tahu biru itu estrogen. Nah, estrogen itu memang sama bekerjanya estrogen itu spesialnya di fase luteal setelah menstruasi, tapi dia sebelum menstruasi, tapi dia setelah ovulasi. Jadi kayak preparation dan kalau di cycle menstruasi dia tuh di fase ke luteal gitu. Makanya kenapa eh, yang es atau yang biru itu salah seperti itu. Karena ini tuh estrogen, jelas-jelas dibilang biru itu estrogen. Salah kan? Maka kita akan memprediksikan yang garis ungu itu adalah yang E. Nah, gitu mungkin. I think it's more easy sih than next question, but yeah. So please remember and carefully to see the what is it? The time, see the date, and to match with the line of the graphic. Wah, I think it's more. Ah, ini udah jawabannya lagi ya. Oke, let's see ya. Kita perhatikan gambarnya. Ini coba kita X dulu ya. Karena bukan begitu. Ini tuh udah ada jawabannya jadi soalnya tidak terlihat. Nah, perhatikan ya. Ini gambar grafik juga. Cuman memang di sini kita bisa lihat sebelum jawaban-jawabannya. Grafiknya ini sudah dikasih tahu ya kapan ovulasinya di sini tanggal 14. Nah, coba kita cari dulu ya. Nah, ini pas di sini ovulasinya 14. Jadi kita bisa tahu di sini ada menstrual, kemudian di sini ovulation, di sini juga follicular phase dan di sini luteal fase akhir. Nah, pertanyaannya kita lihat di sini. Oh my god. Pil KB merupakan alat kontrasepsi yang mengandung estrogen dan progesteron. Pil KB bekerja dengan cara mengubah kondisi hormon yang berkaitan dengan siklus reproduksi. Berikut merupakan perubahan hormon selama siklus reproduksi normal dari seorang perempuan. Tentukan pernyataan berikut ini benar atau salah. Pil KB menyebabkan hipofisis anterior menerima umpan balik negatif, feedback yang direspon dengan menurunkan sekresi FSH dan LH. Nah, pertama kita harus paham dulu konsep dari pil KB itu sendiri. Nah, cara kerja pil KB itu pasti menekankan sekresi. Sekresi itu pengeluaran hormon FSH dan LH dari kelenjar hipofisis anterior. Yang sebelumnya kita udah tahu, yang mengeluarkan itu kan kelenjar hipofisis atau kelenjar pituitary. Nah, umpan baliknya negatif, estrogen dan progesteron dalam pil KB memberikan sinyal pada kadar hormon sudah tinggi sehingga hipofisis tidak melepaskan FSH dan LH. Tanpa FSH, folikel tidak berkembang, dan tanpa LH, ovulasi tidak terjadi. Seperti itu. Nah, makanya, yaitu ketika mereka bilang pil KB itu, yaitu untuk mencegah itu sebenarnya. Jadi, itu benar ya. Dia mengurangi penebalan endometrium. Jadi kan setiap bulannya itu kan si endometrium itu lapisan rahimnya itu kan luruh ya. Kalau nggak dibuahi, ketika telurnya jatuh kan eh, dia itu akan meluruh. Nah, sehingga nggak akan bisa instead kita melakukan relationship nggak mampu untuk membawa si telurnya ke tuba Pavlovi gitu. Jadi ya secara tidak langsung akan luruh gitu turun bersama dengan itu walaupun kita melakukan hubungan tersebut gitu. Next, berarti jawabannya benar ya untuk poin A. Nah, yang B, pil KB mengakibatkan ovulasi terjadi secara prematur. Benar atau salah menurut kalian? Salah ya. Oh, ini untuk jawaban nomor A ya. Pil KB mengandung estrogen dan progesterone memberikan umpan negatif, terus sehingga menurunkan sekresi FSH dan LH yang mencegah folikel matang dan ovulasi menjadi mekanisme utama pencegahan kehamilan. Tapi ingat ya, si hormon ini tuh, pil KB ini dilakukan secara kontinu ya, kontinu dan sama gitu, tepat. Jangan, maksudnya kalau dimakan ya dimakan itu, jangan si obatnya gitu, jangan jangan ada yang apa ya, nggak dilakukan, ada yang lost satu harinya gitu. Nah, salah ya. Kenapa salah? Karena mekanisme utama pil KB tadi udah dikasih tahu untuk mencegah ovulasi, bukan menyebabkan terjadinya lebih cepat gitu. Kan kalau prematur itu kan eh, kita tahu lah, prematur itu kan istilahnya proses percepatannya. Ya cenderung sih yang dipakainya ketika bayi, ya bayi yang dikeluarkan dari lebih cepat dari usia yang ditentukan, misalnya 9 bulan tapi dianya 7 bulan kayak gitu. Nah, jadi penurunan kadar LH akibat umpan balik negatif mencegah terjadinya lonjakan LH yang biasanya memicu pelepasan sel telur sehingga ovulasi tidak terjadi baik prematur maupun pada waktunya gitu. Nah, selanjutnya pil KB akan bekerja paling efektif apabila dikonsumsi tepat sebelum ovulasi. Jawabannya salah ya, karena kan di sini kan lagi-lagi poinnya si pil KB ini kan supaya eh, memberikan menurunkan sekresi FSH dan LH. Kalau dibilang tepat sebelum ovulasi, enggak gitu. Cuman tetap ada kontrasi. Nah, ini kan kita tuh intinya akan memakan pil KB ini dikonsumsi setiap hari selama siklus untuk mempertahankan kadar hormon yang stabil dan mencegah perkembangan folikel setelah ovulasi. Konsumsi tepat sebelum ovulasi tidak diperlukan karena justru konsisten sejak awal siklus lebih penting sehingga mencegah ovulasi. Jadi bukan istilahnya gini, kan kita udah mencatat nih dari hari H kita, kapan sih harusnya kita ovulasi? Pasti kita kan memprediksikan dari eh, date period eh, bulan sebelumnya. Nah, terus kita, oh, aku tuh ovulasinya sekitar tanggal 20 nih bulan depan. Jadi aku mau minumnya tanggal 19 saja. Nah, sedangkan poinnya tuh nggak kayak gitu. Kita tuh harus tetap mengkonsumsi setiap hari selama siklusnya. Jadi bisa dibilang eh misalnya gini, kita kan udah memperhitungkan nih ovulasi kita itu di tanggal 20. Jadi kemungkinan kita akan minumnya sekitar tanggal kan 14 hari kan, sekitar selisih 7 sampai 14 hari kan dari menstruasi ke itunya. Jadi kamu misalnya minum di tanggal, kalau kamu 20, oh itunya berarti sekitar tanggal 12 sampai tanggal 20 kamu harus minum itu, dan itu tuh setiap hari gitu, setiap hari, bukan hanya satu hari doang gitu. Makanya kenapa salah, tapi tetap ada kontra juga. Setahu saya mereka itu memang ada yang karena ini tuh kan tergantung ya, tergantung produknya. Ada yang memang mereka hanya cukup makan sehari dengan beberapa pil dan setiap periodnya aja. Jadi karena kan tetap ada kemungkinan menstruasinya itu kan berbeda. Dan artinya gini, memang secara date itu kamu akan tanggalnya udah ketahuan. Tapi akan ada faktor eksternal layaknya lifestyle, stres itu, terus stimulus yang dari luar ya layaknya ya dalam hubungan gitu ya. Itu tuh kadang tuh bisa lebih cepat, otomatis kadang memang ada beberapa orang yang dia minum eh, sebelum hari ovulasi itu, karena siklus yang berbeda-beda itu dia tuh akan minum dan itu ampuh gitu, tapi tetap aja eh, idealnya tuh bukan sekali itu, tetapi memang setiap harinya. Dan memang ada juga orang yang setiap harinya itu bukan selama setiap hari selama satu fase ovulasi yang dimana setelah menstruasinya, tapi memang selama setiap bulannya kayak gitu, setiap bulannya memang. Jadi emang dari hari pertama sampai hari ke 30 31 itu tetap diminum setiap bulannya kayak gitu. Ada yang kayak gitu program. Jadi itu sebenarnya tergantung apa ya, mekanisme tubuhnya. terus tergantung faktor eksternalnya, dan tergantung kondisi finansialnya juga. Karena kan kalau berarti kita harus mengkonsumsi. Nah, itu tuh gimana juga dalam finansial sama impact ke tubuh kita, karena sorry to say ya, yang namanya obat itu tetap tidak baik ya. Karena kan ginjal kita akan bekerja mengekstrak lebih kuat, sehingga bagaimana ngaruh ke ginjalnya, karena berarti kan konsentrasi si pilnya tuh terhadap si hormonnya itu seperti apa. Nah gitu makanya, walaupun aku belum menikah gitu ya, cuman kayaknya ya, selaku aku yang belajar gitu, kayaknya it's better tetap natural sih. Jadi gimana pasangannya tuh mengkontrol kayak communication, kapan harus melakukan dan kapan harus pakai trik dan segala macam, daripada pakai pil KB gitu. Karena investasi jangka panjang aja sih gitu, karena ya itu sih yang namanya obat tetap istilahnya tuh hanya sementara kan. Yang jangka panjang ya mungkin meredakan untuk sementara, tapi akan ada jangka panjang gitu loh. Seherbal-herbalnya kapilnya kan tetap akan ada kemungkinan menimbulkan penyakit lain gitu ya. Cuman karena saya bukan anak kedokteran juga, jadi ya sesuai kepercayaan aja sih. Tapi ya lebih baik sih komunikasi antara dua pasangan. Berarti kan dengan begitu apa ya, chemistry pasangannya jalan gitu. Dan ya, the last point is pil KB mencegah terjadinya penebalan endometrium. Benar atau salah? Salah. Salah atau benar? Di sini kita bilang mengurangi penebalan endometrium. Berarti mencegah terjadi penebalan, benar nggak? Benar. Karena apa? Pernyataannya dia berkurang gitu. Mungkin cukup dulu. Apa ada lagi? Oke. Conclusion and importance of understanding. The menstrual cycle is fundamental biological process vital for female reproduction and overall well-being. Grasping its intricacies is a crucial for comprehensive biological education. Core biological progress. It underpins human reproduction and is a cornerstone of female physiology, essential knowledge for all students. Health awareness, understanding its space and hormonal control aids in recognizing and maintaining reproductive health throughout a woman life. Enhanced learning, application to exemplification, reinforce comprehension and critical thinking, prepare student and deeper biological studies. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and continue your journey into the fascinating world of biological. This knowledge empowers you to understand and appreciate the complexity of the human body. So, so please, after this, still learn, still explore, still observe yourself also, because knowledge point is observation, and observation be gained from itself and compare with theological and hypothesis theory in another results. So that's all for me, and thank you myself. How to stop recording?